Hello, I just wanted to do a quick review of here we have the Moza R5. We have the Moza ES wheel with the Moza ES Formula mod installed. And down below we have the SRP lights pedals with the performance kit. So this was the Moza R5 bundle that you can find for a relatively cheap price. I think it's 529 now in the UK. And I bought obviously the Formula mod separately and the SRP Light brake performance kit separately. So you have to buy those separately. But just a quick word on a wheel and the wheel base. So this is the 5.5 Newton meter model, which I had some concerns might not be enough. I'm just going to load up the sim whilst I'm speaking so I can just show it off quickly. Um, but I thought that it might not be enough from things that I read, that the Newton meters might not be enough. And originally I was using the default ES rim that you get with the R5 bundle. Used that for a bit, and initially I was coming from a Logitech G29, and I was a bit underwhelmed at first with the original rim, the circular one that weighs I think 1.6 kilos or something like that. With the wheel installed. Then bought the Formula mod, switched to that. I bought it from China actually. I got it shipped from China. The shipping was quite cheap actually, for like £4 or something. Um, got this Formula mod, and I have to say the Formula mod really changes the game. For me, I'm just using the two pedal set, and I just use the pedal shifters, which are really nice. Quite loud, pretty loud shifters, but very nice. Feel really nice. And yeah, the Formula mod surprised me how much difference it made. The thing is, I'm just going to put my headset on. I'm just going to put it on top of my head so I can see the screen. Um, but the thing is, with the Formula wheel, the real difference it makes is that it just makes the wheel just insanely quick and responsive. Like, let me just look down. I'll just stop the car. It makes the wheel so quick, so responsive. Coming from a G29, I always felt with the G29 like I didn't want to move the wheel super quick because you could feel the mechanism within the wheel kind of grinding, like because it was cog driven, and you could feel the cogs when you turn the wheel really quickly. So it never felt right to turn the wheel super fast. But now with this wheel, like playing F1 for example, F1 2019, I have the changes of direction that you can do with this wheel are so quick, and with this rim, it really brings the most out of the 5.5 Newton meter R5 base. I think it's a vastly superior experience with the Formula mod installed. So really, this review is just to say that if you're interested in getting the R5 bundle from Moza, definitely get this Formula mod. I think it looks really nice as well. Um, if I just rev the car up, you can see the. Oh, I don't have my shifter lights installed, but with the shifter lights as well, it looks really nice when you have them activated. You do everything in the Moza software, which is here. Um, the software is really good. You can choose all of the presets, um, change your pedal curves and everything. One thing I'll say quickly with the SRP lights is mine has an issue where the first kind of 5% of travel isn't registered, which can make trail braking a tiny bit more difficult, but still, like, I'm still able to kind of modulate my brakes all of the way. It's still, oh, it's not showing it now, but it's still a really good experience with the brake performance kit. You need a performance kit which you buy separately for like £12 or something. Without that, it's rubbish. The brake is useless without that kit. But with that kit, with the default red spring, which I don't know if you can see any spring there. But the spring, you just put it inside the pedal and it makes it very usable. I've never used a load cell, so I can't compare it to a load cell. But it's just to say that the Moza R5 bundle with the Formula mod, with the SRP brake performance kit, I think is very good. Coming from a G29, there's no way I could go back. It's really good. This is iRacing. I've played it with F1, Assetto Corsa, and Dirt Rally, and all of them work superb. And you have the preset You have like F1 official force feedback, AC, iRacing, R Factor, Race Room, AMS, ACC, and Dirt Rally Tuner. And I always put the road sensitivity down a bit because the wheel is quite a handful when you put the road sensitivity up. It becomes very rowdy, let's say. So yeah, I highly recommend this wheel, and that's all I have to say really. I can't speak on the R9 and the other rims from Moza. Um, oh, and final thing is that I've got it set up on a wheel stand DD from Next Level Racing, which I managed to find cheap. It's absolutely perfect on this wheel stand, but this wheel stand is very heavy. It's not one of those wheel stands that you can just kind of fold up quickly and put away somewhere. Mine stays here permanently. I often unclip the wheel and put it in a bag, which I'll show you the bag. So here I have a couple of these Moza racing bags that came with it, and you can just put the bag on the wheel, and you can take the wheel off with the quick release and just put it in the drawer. Put that away so that it's not in the way when you want to do something else. Like I just play Call of Duty sometimes, and when you just have this, I just have this in a way it obscures my view less than when I have this beauty in front of me, sticking out at me. So, so yeah, I think you need a decent stand for it. But yeah, I think that's everything covered. So yeah, thanks for watching.